My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Taurus. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading of 5 card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these 2 beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for you all for supporting me. I love you guys incredibly, so thank you all so much for your love and devotion towards me. So for today, the first card will represent you, the second, the other person, the third, the relationship, the fourth, the past, fifth, the future. And I'm going to draw Vampire Oracle for you and then a Favoli for more information. But let's get started on card number 1, which is for you. Ace of Swords. Wow. You could have air somewhere in your star chart of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but the Ace of Swords is about putting time and effort into something. Now, the thing is I'm kind of, feeling the single, Taurus out there, but for the ones who are already in a relationship, please keep up the wonderful, amazing work. If you're in a very loving and stable and very grounded and down-to-earth, beautiful, connection that you have, please, keep up the wonderful work, man, woman, whoever's watching this, because, it's like relationships are very beautiful, very passionate and romantic and stuff like that. But it's also about putting time and effort in and want to keep it going, right? You don't just say, okay, let's just get married and then, we're just going to do nothing else because, it's like, what's the point of getting married if you don't want to put time and effort into wanting to actually, accentuate your love and your passion for someone. But for the ones who are single, I can see that you're going to be putting time and effort into actually this beautiful connection, whatever it may be. Maybe you're in the courtship phase. Maybe you're about to go on the beautiful hunt for romance and love and stuff like that. I mean, the thing is, it's like, why not? Nothing ventured is nothing gained. But if you have your eyes on somebody, I see that you're going to be the one that's going to put a lot of time and effort into this connection. But what I've even mentioned, like Aries and in my previous readings, is make sure that there's mutual love and respect and not just a one-way street. Just, where you're the one that's putting in all the time and effort. Unless you enjoy doing that, then please feel free to disregard what I just said. But that's always, what I find is incredibly important when there's, mutual connection. The other person, 4 of Cups. Okay. I kind of, will have this sense going in, within me, because you're the one that wants to put time and effort, but the other person is a bit hesitant. Now, this applies more to the ones who are single, unless you're in a very unstable kind of connection, maybe, it's like where you're the one that wants to actually start bringing more love and passion into the connection, and the other person's like, whoa, okay, it's like, I love you, but I just don't want to take it any further and stuff like that, I mean, again, to each their own, but that's kind of what I'm getting here. For the ones who are single, I can see how the other person is a bit on the hesitant side because I see you approaching them with your very fixed, love for them because, next to Aquarius, Libra, and, no, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio, my goodness, Libra, no, is you all are very fixed and passionate in your own ways because when you have your eyes and, your mindset on something, you guys are just like, a train is not going to stop at the stop sign at all, or wherever it will be heading. I mean, sometimes I just cannot talk, can I? But the thing is I can sense hesitation from the other person. But the thing is there's still, that bit of hope within them. So maybe it would be good to approach them and maybe try to, just engage with them somehow and just try to see, where they're coming from and stuff like that and see if you could try to find, the connection that you both can, will try to, connect with and stuff like that. But other than that, we're going to have to look at more cards because the relationship, 2 of Pentacles, okay. And the reason the other person is hesitant or maybe, is because, is maybe they have their eyes on somebody or maybe, it's like, it's like, the other person could definitely, just be, kind of also having their eyes. Maybe they're already in a relationship. I mean, I'm not all too, certain. I mean, hopefully not. But it's like the relationship is kind of like, you're juggling, many obligations and responsibilities and stuff like that. So it's also kind of like thinking, I mean, it's not really like the 2 of Swords. I mean, I'm kind of explaining like the 2 of Swords situation, but this is kind of like, it's a bit of a juggle, it's like, well, maybe the other person is very hesitant because they're, more or less, focused on their own responsibilities and, they see you coming in and they're like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can handle this right now. And the thing is it's most likely nothing personal, hopefully not. But the thing is, it's like when somebody is incredibly busy and stuff like that and they reject you, of course it really hurts like anything, beyond belief. But the thing is maybe, there's a valid reason for it. I'm not saying that any kind of rejection, I mean, but for the ones who are in a relationship, I can see that there is a lot of, juggling, many responsibilities and stuff like that. So maybe you're the one that wants to put more time and effort into this connection. The other person says, wait, let's, let's, try to we'll work on, these things instead for a bit, and maybe eventually, there might be more romance and passion, in the connection. In the past, Ace of Cups. So for the ones who are in a relationship, there is beautiful new love for you. Now, for the ones who are still single or who just got out of a negative relationship, Ace of Cups is all about new beginnings and also about, new fresh love. It's like this beautiful chalice of blood for me. Wow, that makes me thirsty. But outside of that little tiny little interlude, the thing is, I do see that there was a beautiful beginning. And of course there should be a beginning, not something, because, yeah, where does everything start from the beginning? So, it pretty much makes sense for the ones in a relationship. And if you've already been through a couple of relationships, yes, if you're in a single phase, this is also what pretty much applies to the ones who were in a previous relationship themselves. The future, Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, interesting. This is you. This is one of your beautiful cards, man, woman, whoever's watching. Because what I see here is something is slowly but yet surely moving forward in the future. So, for the ones who are single, eventually something is going to work out for you. You're the one that's putting time and effort into something. Maybe this person will come around. Or maybe, it'll be somebody different who will come around for you, but somewhere soon, it's like, maybe this person is just, juggling many obligations and responsibilities, and that's why they're kind of a bit on the hesitant side, because maybe they have to take care of, a lot of work, or maybe their own family, or maybe themselves and stuff like that, because that's all about juggling, many obligations and responsibilities, and that's, what could cause any hesitancy. But something is definitely moving slowly but surely. Can't say when, where, how this is going to take place, but eventually something will take place. Maybe it might not even be with this person. It could be with somebody else in the future. And again, I can't say when, where, or how, but I do sense that something is definitely going to work out for you eventually. And for the ones who are in a relationship, something will eventually, will turn it. Will bring the spark and romance and passion back into your life with whoever, you're already with and stuff like that. So something for both of you guys out there is, definitely, growing slowly but surely. Okay, Oracle for my beautiful Tauruses. Call for help. Okay, that's... Reach out, need for backup, and admit your needs. And that's what I see you actually doing. And of course, you're the one that's... putting time and effort into this relationship. So I would more or less approach this individual who probably has so much going on in their life. Probably, oh my goodness, I have so many responsibilities. I would express yourself. And I know that's a very risky thing to do. But you know what a lot of humans always have so many regrets with? Even, it's like I've never really had that moment. But, the thing is a lot of humans, they always regret saying the phrase, I love you. Because it's a very strong, passionate, but also very dangerous, and it's very scary to even utter those words, to anybody out there when you say, I love you, I am interested in you. Because the thing is, a lot of humans, they kind of shy away from it. They think, oh goodness, or they start laughing out of nerves, or they just think, oh goodness, I just can't be dealing with it. But the thing is sometimes when you say something so powerful, like what I just mentioned, sometimes, this individual, whoever it may be, is pretty much just going to kind of, their ears will prick like a little bat, like my little bats, or, me. But, and then, suddenly, this might even turn into a very stable, growing where this person says, well, I have so much going on in my life. But the fact that Taurus said that to me, wow. Sometimes you do have to take risks. Okay, the worst thing that can happen is you get rejected, you get laughed at and stuff like that. Okay, I understand how painful it is. I've witnessed thousands of humans in this world that have experienced, similar situations. But if this person is an honest, a truthful individual, who's also, who also wants to have love and stuff like that, they will actually, maybe they might be a bit shocked or a little bit hesitant and stuff like that. But then they might eventually come around and think, I want to be with you. So that would be my suggestion for man, woman, whoever's out there watching me. So let's finish off with a favole. Ooh, you get 10 of Pentacles. Now that's what I'm... because, the flowers are earth. 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy hearth, happy family. For whoever, the single ones out there and the ones in a relationship, please don't give up on what you want, need, and desire in this beautiful world, my beloved Taurus, man, woman, whoever's watching. Because, I do see something growing eventually. Can't say when, where, or how. But the thing is sometimes you have to kind of call for help and to reach out and admit your needs to people to say, okay, I'm not going to just stand there just, and try to, see if you can read my mind. Many humans can't do that. I mean, it's like, I know I can't even do that. That's not my strength. But anyway, the thing is you should just, admit your needs and say, okay, I love you, I want to be with you. And if this person, thinks, oh wow, really? Is that what just happened? Eventually something will click. Well, I'm going to have to leave it at this, my beloved Taurus man, woman, whoever is watching. But if this reading resonated, please feel free to join and subscribe on more journey towards the future. I want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general readings. I'm going to go back and forth between general and love for now. But I just want to say how much I love and admire you guys. So thank you all so much for your amazing support.